I'm building the largest country in Minecraft, and I'm not even joking. I really am building the largest country in Minecraft. I call it Wyattopialand because my name is Wyatt, and of course it's a country, so it's technically a land. Well, I guess let's get started on this video. Now, before we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps me and makes you cool. Alright, let's cook! First, I'm going to give you a short tour of what's already been built, so you know. If you want more of a tour, check out this video on my channel. So let's get into it. Well, in the background, you can see Wyattopialand. And I'll be giving you a quick tour, as I said. So, in episode 1, I made a lot of the roads, and I made a lot, I'm not gonna lie. In episode 2, I made the buildings on this street, this building, and that's it for that episode. In episode 3, I made some of these houses seen here. And in episode 4, I made the freeway all the way over here. In episode 5, I made the strip mall that's right here. And in episode 6, I forgot what I did in episode 6. In episode 6, I made the farms, the first farms in Wyattopialand, although I have not yet ported them to the new map because they're so far out. In episode 7, I did all the landscape, as you can see here. In episode 8, I added more buildings to our downtown area. In episode 9, I built the city hall, which is right here. In episode 10, in episode 10, wait a second. Did I even do episode 10? I forgot to even do episode 10. I'm not gonna lie. But episode 11 was building this nice school. And then episode 12, as you saw a couple days ago, was building all of this street. So, yeah. I also built, hold on, let me just go to this side of the freeway. I also built this mall, which I was planning to show off in an episode, but never got to that. And I also did this off camera. So, yeah, that's it for the tour. Well, now that you have an idea of what's currently been built, it's time to talk about Wyattopialand and the things I plan in it. But first, a little backstory. You see, a couple of years ago, specifically 2022, I made a world called Myron City. It was basically a city with what I thought were pretty good building skills. But not gonna lie, today I think they are not so great. I went through a bunch of things such as renaming it and building it. But let's say it's mid-2024. The world got corrupted and I had to start over. And then I had to start over again because I switched over from the Switch, no pun intended, to Java Edition. And a couple more because of multiple reasons I will not talk about. And then it got to the Wyattopialand you see today. So let's go to the plans I have in it. So I have planned a bunch of different areas and cities for Wyattopialand. The area you already saw was the city of Wyatopia, the capital city of Wyattopialand. But it's the only place I've built so far. I actually have a lot of areas planned for Wyattopialand, from deserts to forests to giant mountain ranges to oceans to cities, in a lot of political states, shown in a map here. I've even made climate maps, such as this one of Wyattopialand, so you can see all the different climates Wyattopialand has. So for the cities, there's Wyatopia, as I've already partially built. But there is also a lot of other cities, such as the big metropolis of Metrolonia, which I intend to be the largest city in Wyattopialand, to the Wyatopia suburb of Victorville, which I've already kind of started. And then lastly, let's get into some lore of Wyattopialand. The flag is shown here. It has 3 stripes, red, yellow, and cyan. If you want to hear the lore behind it, I'll answer if you comment. In my lore, Wyattopialand has about 180 million people, just under half in the greater Metrolonia metropolitan area. The country bird is the robin, because why not? The country flower is the torch flower, because this is a Minecraft country. And the country motto is this, meaning forward. And finally, time for some Wyattopialand history. In my lore, in about 1550, Spain colonized part of Wyattopialand, and then the English came in 1610. But after a long time, Wyattopialand decided to get independence in 1778, and after that, it pretty much all went pretty smoothly for Wyattopialand. It did have a big population boom in the years after the independence, and even more of a population boom after 1940. So yeah. And finally, time for some cinematic shots of Wyattopialand. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and you're so Wyattopian! Lastly, if you want to support my channel, hit that subscribe button and like, because it helps me and makes you join the cool club. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and you're so Wyattopian.